Alright, what's up? White Eagle Trading YouTube channel. Um, what I do here is I teach technical analysis for stocks, crypto, foreign exchange markets. Everything I teach here is all chart reading, so it applies to all three of those markets. Um, so what we're going to do in this video, oh, I didn't do this in my introduction video. I'm going to do it in every video from now on. Alright, I am not a financial advisor by any means at all. All I'm doing on this channel is trying to teach some knowledge so that you can apply it. Okay? Like I said in my introduction video, this is very valuable knowledge that I just want to put out on YouTube for people to learn for free. Alright? I'm not a financial advisor. Alright, so in this video, what we're going to be doing is support and resistance. Alright? And support is the bottom, the low, and resistance is the highs, the top. Alright? And what it is basically, alright, so we have the stock Tesla here. Alright? And there's nothing on it. It's just, you just see the chart. And it just looks like, you know, it almost just goes, it goes up. That's what you see basically, it goes up. But how do you know where to get into it and buy it? Well, support and resistance. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw some lines. So you see right here, right? We'll zoom in a little bit. Right here, you see it moving up and it hit right here, and then it hit right here, right? So what we can do is just draw a line. That's resistance, okay? Then you see that it kind of came up and used it, tinkered around with it, and then it went up even more. So we can use this right here, as you see, where it tinkered, hit, moved up more, right? We can also use this, because it's basically kind of tinkering around that level too. So then we can use this level also, okay? As it went up, rejected, you see what I'm saying? And it moved within this level. Then it came up and went above it. You know, we can draw a line right there. Oops. We can draw a line. Well, let's draw that right there because it's a little bit more of a resistance right there, and that's more of a better level to use. Alright. Then we can draw one. You see this? You see that dotted line? Draw one. We can definitely draw one right there. Hit right there. Tinkered around right there. Resistance, support. Kind of support there. Definitely support there. That's a line right there. Probably draw this one, because it basically came down to that level right there. Hit right there, right? Definitely draw the top. I'm gonna put it right there because that's kind of like what you call a false breakout. We'll get into that here in a second. Right here, you see? So those are support and resistance lines. Support can turn into resistance, and resistance can turn into support if it breaks down below or breaks above the high, above the resistance line. Then it turns it into support. If it breaks below a support line, it turns into a resistance line. We can also draw one right here too. Hitting right there, trading in that range. So Now, when you zoom out and you're looking at this chart, same chart, right? Now you see some structure to it. Now you see where lows are and where highs are and where you can buy and sell confidently. It's that simple. And you can do this on any chart. You can find where to put these lines on any chart. I don't care what chart it is, they're there. Because what they are is they're supply and demand zones. There's a lot of buyers at the bottom. There's a lot of sellers at the top. And that's why those lines are created on the chart. Supply and demand zones. Now, there are three things that can happen when it comes to support and resistance. And all three ways you can make money on. Okay? One is a bounce. A bounce happens on the support. Okay? The bounce happens on a support. Perfect example right here. It comes down, it hits the support line that we drew for this right here. Hitting that. So we knew there was a line there. Alright? We knew that there was support there because it was above that. It came down and it bounced right off of it. Even went through this line, which would be resistance, and it went through it like it was nothing. Went up to this resistance line. Now it's coming back down. So that's a bounce. And then you have a rejection. A rejection is the price of the stock or coin or currency is below a line and hits it, which is right here what I just said. It's rejecting it and coming back down. So this was a demand zone and this was the supply zone. Okay, so there's sellers here and there was buyers here. All right, and then the third way, or the third thing that can happen is a breakout, and a breakout can happen on support or resistance. It can happen on both. That means that the price is breaking this support, breaking through it. Okay, as you can kind of see right here. You see it right here, it's breaking through it. You could have shorted it from this line to this line and then sold it and then bought back into it, made money into the upside. Or a breakout of resistance is this right here, or this is a good example. Resistance right there. You know that if it gets above that line, then it's going. Look, and then that is a breakout like no other. And it kept going. Look how high it went. If you would have held on to that from what, like 505, let's say 506, all the way up to 872 and stuff, 880. Wow, what a trade. You see? And all it was is just these lines drawn, support and resistance lines. And that brings me to the first indicator that I want to show you. It's an awesome indicator. It is called the fib retracement. This also gives you support and resistance levels also. So what you really do with it is you go to the very top right here, and we're going to use the bottom right here. Okay? And you see how it's color coordinated and everything, right? So let's see how this plays out with some of the lines that I've drawn. All right? So let's see. I have a line drawn right there at that top. That doesn't really matter. This one. And you see, look, now you start to see a little bit more. These are still horizontal support and resistance lines. Look, this line is really close to this one. So that was a good area right there. If there was going to be a trade somewhere there, right there it broke out, right there it broke out, right there was a bounce. That was a big level right there. So as you can see, like now, what it's doing now is that it came up, it hit this, it rejected it, now it's coming down. Look, this is a support level here. And then this, and then this. Do you see? Now you have even more levels to trade and be more confident about your support and resistance levels. So the Fibonacci retracement tool is a good thing to use. Also, after you draw your own, and then draw this and see how it plays out. Let's see this. If we go and use this low and move this up here, this gives you a little bit more. This is more for the downside, but this could tell you, kind of what you're looking for there too. Look, this is on the downside. That was a big level right there. Look, you see? So this is going to be another big level right here. And then, I would be looking at potential buys here to see if we have some type of reversal to go back to the upside. Anyways, that is the support and resistance that I wanted to show you. Okay. And now you can kind of see a little bit more of a structure in the chart instead of just looking at it like, you have more structure now. So anyways, that's the video of support and resistance. And I'm gonna make some other videos too about more indicators and go really in depth with everything. Okay. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.